I never thought I'd swing a sledgehammer at my own garage door, but there I was, demolition dust flying, grinning like a maniac as the whole block watched. Karen from across the street. Yes, that Karen, H.O., a president and self-appointed neighborhood sheriff, had just called the cops on me for vandalism, her voice shrill over the phone line they'd patched through. What she didn't know, that door was mine to smash, legally, and her precious covenants were about to crumble faster than the plywood I was pulverizing. It started 6 months ago when I bought this fixer-upper in Sunnyvale Estates, a cookie-cutter suburb outside Phoenix where the cactuses outnumber the smiles. I'd sunk my savings into the place, dreaming of turning it into a solar-powered haven. Panels on the roof, EV charger in the driveway, the works. Eco-friendly, right? Wrong. Day one, Karen waltzed over with her clipboard and that fake perky grin, informing me my ugly mailbox didn't match the beige monotony she enforced like it was the Ten Commandments. "You're new here," she said, eyes narrowing behind her aviators. "We have standards. Sign this waiver, or I'll fine you till you bleed." I laughed it off, politely, Arizona style, and got to work. Big mistake. Next came the anonymous letters. "Your weeds are an eyesore." They were native desert plants. Then the late-night floodlights she installed, beaming straight into my bedroom like a prison spotlight. I documented everything, because in America, you don't just roll over for busybodies. I filed complaints with the city, but Karen? She owned half the board, greased palms with bake sale bribes. The theft accusation hit like a monsoon. I parked my truck, loaded with salvaged lumber from a demo job, in the communal lot for exactly 2 hours while grabbing tacos. Karen, spotting opportunity, claimed I stole her vintage garden gnome from the clubhouse flower bed. Vintage? It was a $12 Walmart knockoff she'd probably glued back together herself. She posted flyers around the loop. "Thief in our midst. Reward for info," with my truck's plate circled in red. Neighbors whispered. My DoorDash guy side-eyed me. By evening, she'd escalated to the police, sobbing about home invasion vibes to the dispatcher. I could hear her in the background, wailing like I'd kidnapped her chihuahua. But here's where her house of cards toppled. I wasn't just some newbie schmuck. See, before Phoenix, I clerked for a real estate attorney in Tucson, cutting my teeth on HOA horror stories. I knew the bylaws inside out. Hell, I'd helped draft loopholes for clients sick of petty tyrants like her. That theft, caught on the Ring cam, she didn't know I'd installed after her first warning visit. The footage showed her gnome toppling over in a gust of wind, rolling into the bushes. No theft, just Karen's imagination running wild on Zoloft and Zinfandel. I could have sued for defamation right then, but revenge? Nah, that's too quick. Instead, I invoked the nuclear option, Arizona's Fair Housing Act revisions from 23. Turns out, her standards discriminated against my planned accessibility ramp for my aging mom, lowering property values, she claimed, which screamed ableism. I cross-filed with the AG's office, citing her floodlights as harassment. Boom! Investigation launched. Her board panicked. Emails leaked showing her forging signatures to block my solar install, violating state green energy incentives. The sledgehammer moment? That was the HOA's annual picnic, her kingdom's coronation. I'd gotten the variance approved overnight. Emergency permit for structural integrity check on my garage, which I'd accidentally reinforced with non-compliant lumber just to bait her. As she marched over, megaphone in hand, "This is destruction of communal aesthetics." The city inspector pulled up, clipboard gleaming. "Mr. Ramirez? All clear." "And ma'am," he turned to her, "we're citing you for unauthorized surveillance equipment. Fines $5,000, plus back taxes on your unpermitted deck." Her face? Priceless. Sunburned rage twisting into something feral, like a coyote cornered by jackals. She sputtered. "This is a conspiracy. I'll sue." But the neighbors, tired of her fines and feuds, turned. Old Mr. Patel from next door handed me a beer. The yoga moms whispered about time. Karen stormed off, her empire evaporating in the 110-degree heat. By fall, she sold. Rumor has it, the buyers were a queer couple with rainbow flags and a chicken coop. Her nightmare. I got my solar up, ram poured, and a block party invite from everyone but her forwarding address. Legally untouchable? Damn right. But watching her haul boxes in the dawn light, alone with her clipboard, that was the real win. Bitter pill for Karen. Turns out, in America, the law doesn't care about your vibes when facts hit the fan.